I want you to have an estate plan. So says the government, and I'm not even one to making that up. Hi everybody, my name is Derek Christensen. I'm an estate planning and a probate attorney in Dallas, Texas. Today I wanted to talk to you about how even the US government tells you to get an estate plan. But before I dive into that, I wanted to let you know how to reach out to me. You can email me directly, Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at legionlawpllc.com, or you can find me on my website, www.legionlawpllc.com. And with that, let's talk about Uncle Sam. Today I was actually on the internet and I watched a video about how somebody was talking about Somalia, of random places. I'm kind of a history nerd, I love that kind of stuff. And he talked about how the State Department of the United States government literally has on their website an exact recommendation of get an estate plan before you travel to Somalia or any other dangerous country like that. They recommend you get a will to split up your assets after you pass away, to have a medical power of attorney so somebody can make medical decisions on your behalf while you're in Somalia, and they even tell you to make sure you have a financial power of attorney in place to negotiate on your behalf if you're taken as a hostage in a hostage situation, which I thought was crazy, but it makes sense, and they're actually right. So at the end of the day, that should, I don't know. I don't often travel to Somalia. I'm sure you don't either, and I'm sure you don't travel to many dangerous countries, but the principle still remains the same. You need to have an estate plan in place because if any of these crazy circumstances pop up, and again, I'm not even talking about hostages, I'm talking about getting hit by a car, being outside of the country and unable to talk or pay bills, if you pass away all of a sudden while you're traveling or whatever, at the end of the day, you need an estate plan to be in place. So listen to Uncle Sam. He knows what he's talking about because an estate plan is going to be able to address those things. And just to clarify, you really do want to make sure your estate plan addresses two major issues. What happens while you're still alive and what happens after you pass away. What happens when you're still alive usually is split up into two sub-questions, which is who's going to pay my bills and make financial decisions on my behalf if I'm unable to, and who is going to make medical decisions on my behalf if I'm unable to. Again, that's usually resolved in other videos. I talk about them, but those other documents like powers of attorney, advanced healthcare directives, HIPAA release forms, those pre-death documents are very, very important, and those are actually some of those that are mentioned by the State Department. But then the post-death documents also address what's going on in your life. And again, that can be a will or a trust, usually, but there can be other ways to approach that. Please do something, because even Uncle Sam, who wants to make sure that they get all the money they can through the IRS, who are super inefficient and they, fail to regulate laws and they pass and they're corrupt and all that stuff, right? Even they understand that an estate plan is imperative to have as anybody who's traveling. So I don't think you should have it when you're just traveling. You should have it at any time and all the time. And I can help out with that on that front. So feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. I'd love to be a resource to answer any concerns or questions you have. Feel free to email me directly, Derek, D-E-R-E-K, at legionlawpllc.com, or you can find me on my website where you can go onto our Contact Us page and schedule a free consultation over the phone on my calendar directly at www.legionlawpllc.com. So thank you so much, and I hopefully didn't offend you by that aggressive finger point at the beginning of the video. Thanks, and have a great day.